Hello everyone, Brian here with another game of Modern Warfare 2. This is Ground War Domination on Afghan. Now, Afghan is one of my favorite maps as far as the way I like to play it. However, I don't like the way most other people decide to play Domination on Afghan. Like I mentioned in a couple previous videos, no matter what team or different players you're with, people always just seem to love to do laps of this map, and flags just constantly change hands. So my main mission in this gameplay is going to be defend the C flag at all costs. I am pretty much, except for the fact when I die, I am not going to leave this upper area of the map, and I'm just going to defend C. But anyhow, regardless of that, I'm going to talk about some other things again today. My dog, who I mentioned in my previous video, was added again today. But I will preface that by saying that last night, being Saturday, now it's around almost 5:30. I'm just sitting here watching the Eagles game today. My wife and I went out to go watch my friend's band play. My really good friend Mike, who I've known for over 20 years, plays in actually 3 bands as of now as a drummer, and he really is an amazing drummer. And he was just playing out again at a local bar. And it wasn't very crowded there last night, so I did feel a little bad for him. But we went to go see him play and hung out probably till a little after 1 o'clock in the morning. And yeah, the old man can still hang out and hang a little bit and party somewhat. And when we got home, there were a couple messages on our answering machine that apparently just came in from another friend of ours who apparently went out as well and needed a ride home. So I had to go get just after I finished getting changed to get into my comfortable clothes to relax for a little bit and play with the dog and get him tired out before we go to bed. So I had to go get changed again real quick and pile back into the car with my wife and go pick up this other person. So we went to pick them up, and we rolled home, I guess, after that around 2 o'clock in the morning. And pretty much then it was, I was going to bed regardless. It was pretty much on my wife at that point to stay up and tire the dog out and play with him a little while. So I think she felt like into bed around 3 o'clock in the morning. And you know, definitely as you get older, I mean, I used to, go to parties every Friday and Saturday night when I was younger. And after we turned 21, we didn't have to go to parties as much. We can actually go to bars and clubs. And we would regularly be out till easily 2 o'clock in the morning, sometimes longer, depending upon what time the place closed. Now, actually, since I'm pushing 40 at the age of 37, I'm pretty much one night and done, if I even feel like going out at all some weekends. And the recovery time of a night out of having a few drinks is definitely much longer than it used to be. I think my wife got up around, I want to say, 9 o'clock in the morning. And I think I slept till almost 11, so I was definitely sleeping much longer. I remember trying to recover from last night. And normally after a night of going out to the bar or whatever, we normally need to take a nap and rest up sometime during the following day, which I was about to go do, I guess around 2:30 today, give or take. Yeah, I was up for all 3 hours. I need to go take a nap, I know, really. Damn, I make myself sound even older than I am. But as I was about to go, my wife was going to come up to join me with the dog and everything else shortly, and I had let the dog out again. And as soon as I got upstairs and started getting changed, we hear the dog with his high-pitched bark and yips out in the backyard, which clearly indicate that he has found or is chasing another animal in the backyard. So my wife immediately jumps off the love seat downstairs and starts hollering up to me, the dog, check the dog. So I pull up the blinds upstairs real quick, and I see him doing laps in the backyard, chasing after a rabbit. Now, most of the time, because we have a chain link fence in our backyard, most of the time the rabbits can get away pretty easily. They just duck underneath it. But this one was, I guess, a little bit older, maybe, and was not quite as quick as some of the other ones. And he was just hot on its tail. I don't know what the hell that was with the AA-12 anyhow, but if that would make that mistake, I probably could have taken some of these guys out with the ACR and I wouldn't have died there, but not that it really mattered. I just finished up my AC-130, so. Anyhow, back to the story of the day. So I see that I thought the rabbit had actually gotten out, through the chain link fence because it looked like my dog had lost track of him for a second. But then I saw the rabbit come bolting out from behind the bushes, and then my dog was in hot pursuit again. So I bolted down the stairs as well. And by the time I got outside and my wife got close to the dog, my dog had pretty much already killed the rabbit, unfortunately. The rabbit just wasn't smart enough or quick enough to make it under the fence without my dog being hot on his tail. So I had to, my wife dragged the dog inside, I went and got the trash bag and scooped up the dead rabbit. I mean, even though we scold the dog somewhat whenever he does it, we know pretty much that's just inbred, part of his breeding, and it is just part of who a beagle is, and there's really nothing you can ever do about it. So it's just something you have to live with. It's definitely not going to be the last time we catch a whole another animal in the yard. So I went and took my nap. My wife ended up falling asleep downstairs on the couch with the dog. And of course, since I am a huge football fan, I had to set the alarm so I could get up in time to watch the Eagles game, which I am doing right now. And since I can obviously watch it and do this at the same time, I like to work on some of these videos for you while I'm watching football on Sundays. It's a perfect excuse and a perfect time for me to get a couple of these done. So I'll probably, by the time you're watching this, obviously it's going to be later on in the week. So I'll prepare maybe 2 or 3 of them and just upload them as I need to during the week. But like I said at the beginning, as you can definitely see, my strategy here for this game is pretty just to sit up here and defend this flag. It's not flashy, but it gets the job done. Right here I should have had another kill, but I guess I was shooting just a hair too low and I ended up hitting the damn tire. Fool. And I know there's a guy right over near that boulder, and I want to try to shoot the tube over there to get him, but I fail. Hopefully later on tonight I'll get a chance to, damn it, 1 kill away from my Harrier and I got tube too. So hopefully later on tonight I will get a chance to sit down and do some more recordings for you. As I believe I do have another booster hunting video that's going to be coming soon. I try to space those out because I haven't had much luck recently in finding boosters in any Bare Bones Pro free-for-all games. The last few days and or nights that I've been recording have just been really dry. I had watched a live stream while I was at work on Saturday of PS3 House, who is another very good booster hunter, and he was having a lot of luck in finding boosters. I don't know, maybe I'm just repelling them at the moment, or just not having any luck in getting in there. Right now in this game, even though I am right up near the C flag, I don't want to cap it because I don't know where the enemy is spawning, and I can see right there that they are going to be spawning down that area, and just waiting for some support from my teammates. I don't want to be the first man in and then getting tubed or shot. And it looks like my teammates were coming up here, and he's capping the flag right now, and I'm just trying to run interference for him and defend him from both sides to make sure he doesn't get killed while he caps it by a guy just like that about to run up and maybe shoot him in the back or something while he's laying there. And actually, as I'm doing this now, I can hear my dog barking again. And I do see some other lady in the neighborhood walking her 2 dogs, and my dog, of course, has to go ape shit and start barking. I think that's one of the other issues that we had with the dog. When he was younger, we wanted to socialize him with some other dogs, but the veterinarian always tells you that you should not allowed to take him around other dogs until he has all of his vaccinations and his shots, and by that point he's already over a year old, and the perfect time to socialize him is when he's a little bit younger. So by the time the vet gives you clearance to do it, it's almost a little bit too late. So that's almost a catch-22 when it comes to that. And right here, my teammate was going for a nuke, and he gets it. And so I just fall short because of the nuke and getting my kill streak started again. But regardless, we're winning the game anyhow, and it looks like we would have won with or without the nuke. But, hey, if you earned it, go ahead and call it in. So obviously we win this game. Final score being 165 to 131. And despite the fact that he actually called in the nuke, I finished with a higher score. My final score being 33, 2, and 3. So until next time, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you soon. Hope you have a good one.